Hey everyone, so good to see you. I'm TanyaMarck Oviedo, they, them. I reside on Tongva, Keech, Chumash lands and Pavunga territory. So happy to be one part of Queer Spirit.
And I'm Nick Venegoni, he, they, and I reside in Ohlone territory in the San Francisco Bay Area. And we're here just to reintroduce ourselves to those of you who might be new to our community or our podcast, and to reintroduce ourselves to maybe existing members and let you know that we've evolved over the last couple of years and some of the changes that are coming for our community and our podcast.
Heck yeah, y'all. And we want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so glad you're here and queer. So let's see what feels good. Where do we want to kick off, Nick? Do you want to talk about our circles and the magic of circles and what we're doing?
Well, I think let's share with people who we are and what we're doing here.
Oh, you want to get back to basics. All right, you go first.
So, part of our vision for the queer spirit is that we are community, care, and magic. And those show up in so many different ways. We are community in terms of gathering queer healers and magic makers from all around the world and having deep, juicy conversations with them on the podcast. And we are community through our care circles that we offer and our virtual community online.
Can you please share with our community just a tiny bit of you and who you are and the magic and medicine you share with the world?
Sure. So I am primarily a psychotherapist in private practice in San Francisco, where I work with the queer community and I support people who are struggling with trauma and anxiety. And I do some holistic practices with hypnotherapy and body work, energy work, sound healing, and all sorts of things like that. And how about you, TanyaMarck?
Thanks for asking. Well, I'm excited about Queer Spirit for this year because I want to name that, our care circles have evolved. You and I are curating and mixing our own music. We are exploring additional relationships with other practitioners to bring them into the mix. And I'm really excited about our podcast and all the little threads that we're going to be exploring, y'all. We're going to be going in some neat, really neat care centric directions. And me personally, I'm a care activist and practitioner. I feel very grateful to continue to hold space, and I've been doing so and holding space and providing guidance for a little over 3 decades.
Yeah, so some of the things that we have evolved and shifted over the last year or so is that we are really putting a lot more energy into our free community space online. And it's hosted by Mighty Networks, which, if you haven't heard of it, is a free space for you to join and be in our private community away from advertisements and all the other distractions that come with other social media platforms.
Well, come on, Nick, let's be honest. It's an opportunity for us to be badasses in our queer community. We have a lot in store for you there, y'all. We want to bring in additional practitioners and share their medicine and magic. That's what we intend on doing. We also intend on sharing additional resources. And Nick and I are going to also be navigating the medicines of allyship and where we meet at the intersections with our non queer community as well.
Yeah. So, to access all the events and offerings that we have, the Queer Spirit Community Space is a great portal and a place to start. And you can come to our monthly circles that are all on Zoom and they're free. And we have a first Saturday meditation and breathwork circle. And then we also have a third Sunday chanting, devotional chanting, and breathwork and movement circle. And do you want to share about Fourth Sundays?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. This year, new for our community is a People of Color, People of the Global Majority Fourth Sunday Care Circle. And we'll be bringing a ton of magic to y'all. I really love this idea of there being a QS care portal, Nick. And I'm so excited to launch into that with you and with our community.
Yeah. And for those of you who just want to stay with the podcast, that's totally fine. One of the other changes we're going to have is that in addition to our regular, cozy chats and sort of conversations with different people from around the world is that we are going to start offering on the podcast platforms the recordings of our care circles. So for those of you who cannot make it live and want to join in through audio only at any time or review one at any time, you can go back and listen to it on the podcast.
Heck yeah, we just want to share care everywhere here in the QS community.
And aren't you going to be having some intimate chats with people too,
I
Fatima?
am. I'm going to get intimate, Nick. We're going to get intimate, y'all. I don't want to share with whom, but I just want to let you know it's going to be very queer, very delish, very intimate, and we're just going to get into it. So, yeah, stay tuned for that too.
That's awesome. I'm looking forward to hearing those really juicy conversations. I'm imagining you like sitting on the couch, getting cozy with a cup of tea, or, you know, lying in beanbag chairs, just chatting with someone while Pluto, TanyaMarck's dog, is just snoring off in the corner.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
So, really excited to get into that this year.
Awesome. Awesome. So, yeah, we just wanted to reintroduce ourselves and share with you like who we are, where we're going, where we want to take you on these beautiful journeys of magic and care with us and be in community. And, that's really our intention for the year is to continue to expand our community in queer and care centric ways. So we hope that
That's
you
right,
will join
y'all.
us on that ride.
This is our collective response to everything that's happening in our world right now, y'all. Nick and I stand by that it's about community and care and magic. And so we are very excited to continue our work, to continue expanding our practices. And we look forward to seeing you in the QS Care Portal.
Yeah, so join us in the Queer Spirit community by Mighty Network or follow us on the socials. We've also added a new account on Blue Sky. If you're there, you can find us there. Or just keep listening on, the podcast on Spotify and all those other platforms. So thank you for being here with us, and we look forward to supporting you in the new year.
Yeah, thank you, y'all. Ashe, aho, we're queer, we're here.
Get used to it.